Good morning, students. Today we learn physics of class 9th. The name of this lesson is motion. It is an interesting lesson. In this lesson, we learn about introduction about motion, distance and displacement, velocity, uniform and non-uniform motion, acceleration, distance, time graph and velocity time graph for uniform motion and uniformly accelerated motion. Seventh, equation of motion by graphical method, elementary idea of uniform circular motion. A tree is fixed at a place, so it is a tree. What is its position? Fixed at a place. Whether it move? Your answer should be no. It does not move. Why? What is the reason for that choice? Because it is stationary. A word come here. Stationary. When any body does not change its place, it is stationary. Object or body. Its place is stationary, is known as stationary or stationary. There are other so many examples like pole, your school, your house, your table, your tables. Okay, these are stationary, or wall of the room, wall of your schools. What are moving objects? Or when you call any body is in motion. Suppose let us see. There is a boy. Its name is, suppose its name is Amit. It can move from one place to another. it is A place, it is B place. Can move from one place to another. Here we can say that the boy Amit is in motion. There are other so many examples around you. You have already observed that one. Bus can move when it is started. Car, trains, trucks, ships, birds, aeroplane, so on, etc. So, what is the definition of motion? From here we can make the definition about motion. The movement of a body or object is called motion. Another definition say a body is said to be in motion or moving when its position changes continuously. With respect to a stationary object taken as a reference point. What do you mean by the reference point? The new word come here. Suppose there is a pole. Like this. A boy named Aryan standing in front of the pole. In that case, we can say that the pole is a reference point. After some time, he is started from position A and moving toward position B in this direction. In that case, we can say that it is moving. Or in motion. Or in other word, we can say the boy Aryan is in motion. Here we can take the reference point as a pole. Pole is the reference point. Okay? If another in the second side of the road there is a car. It is again moving in the same direction. In which direction the Aryan is moving? Which one move faster? Whether Aryan move faster or the car move faster? It depends upon the motion. Because we know that the motion of the car or the velocity of the car is more than human being. So car move faster. If any body is in motion, then it covers some distance and displacement. Our next topic is about distance and displacement. Distance, the complete path length traveled by an object. Complete path length. First we have to understand complete, what do you mean by complete path length? Suppose there is a boy who is standing in front of a school gate. It is a school gate. He was standing in front of a school gate. His name is Amit. But due to lockdown, the schools are closed. From here, he moved to another position B. Here is the school gate. Here is his house. In the time of COVID, do not move here and there like Amit. Okay? The distance between school and his house will be 2 kilometers. From his house, he want to go to his friend house or market. Suppose market. The distance, it is a point C. The distance between B and C is 4 kilometers. Suppose. If his mother asks Amit, how much kilometer do you traveled, or what is the total distance traveled by you. In that case, we can say that total distance traveled equals to sum of all the distances. The first distance 2 kilometer added with 4 kilometer will become 6 kilometer. From here the conclusion will arrive. Total distance equals to total or complete path length. Total distance equals to total path length. Stay safe in your home. Do not move here and there like Amit. Okay. Distance is a scalar quantity. Here the new word comes scalar. You all know about scalar quantity, but those students who do not about scalar quantity are those quantity which have only magnitude. Okay, the quantities which have only magnitude are known as scalar quantities. Displacement. When a body moves from one position to another, the shortest distance from initial position to final position, or we can say that it is the shortest path length. How it is the shortest path length? We have to find out. Suppose there is a boy named Hari. It is Hari. He was moving from point A to point B. Then after he goes toward point C. The distance between A to B will be 4 kilometers, suppose. and distance between B to C will be 5 kilometer. Suppose. Then if the question say what is the displacement where the hurry take, in that case we can say that the shortest path length AC displacement taken by hurry will be AC, the shortest path length. Here displacement will become shortest path length. Shortest path length. If the question suppose the question says that whether the displacement should be equalized to 0, in that case you can say that suppose a body or a object or someone starts from position A and move in the circle way, in the circular way. Like this. Here the initial position is equalized to final position. Okay, from here he will start and move in the circular path, and then after it he will reach out to point A again. So in that case the displacement should be equalized to 0. This is the first case. Whether the displacement became negative? Yes, the displacement became negative. How it will be happen? The another question arrive in our mind. Second case. Suppose there is a body moves from position A toward B, and he reach out to another point C, and then after the body moves in the backward direction and would reach out to the point D. In that case the displacement should be like this. It will become negative. Here is negative. So we can say that from this conclusion the displacement is positive, negative and 0 also. Okay, these are the three conclusions. But in the case of the distance is only in term of positive. It is a vector quantity. Here again another word come, vector. Vector quantities are those quantities which as well as direction. It has both magnitude plus direction. From a next video, we take another important and interesting topic about this lesson. If you like this video, share and subscribe it. Thank you.